Hello everyone. We're about to start the process for creating a basic grade book using JetNet. The first thing you must do is go to the Jackson College website. After you have come to the website, you need to click on JetNet Online. Once you click on JetNet Online, this screen should appear where you have to enter your username and password. It's the same username and password that you use in order to access your email. And then after you enter your username and password, you will click on log in. Now, once you log in, you need to look to the left and go under My Courses. Under the My Courses tab, you need to click on the course that you want to create the gradebook for. So you click on the course, and what happens is you get this screen here. Now on your left, you need to scroll down until you get to Settings. Okay, under Settings, you need to click on Grades. Now, what happens after you click on Grades, your class roster shows up. Now, under all of your classes, it will already have your class roster with all of your current students' names. Now, what we need to do, we need to create categories and grade items. So we need to click on Categories and Items, and then we will get this screen here. Now we look here, this is the name of the class, and if you notice under aggregation, it says weighted mean of grades. You need to click the down arrow and go to sum of grades to create the basic JetNet gradebook. Now we want to add a category. So you will click Add Category, and we'll give the category a name. Let's give the category the name Homework. You'll click this down arrow here and click on Sum of Grades. And we will click Save Changes. Now it creates the category. So let's create just one more category. So we'll click on Add Category again. And this time I'm going to type in Exams as the category name. Under Aggregation, we'll click the down arrow and click on Sum of Grades and click Save Changes. Now we have our two categories. But now we need to put items under the categories. So what we need to do, we need to click on Add Grade Item. Like, let's just say this is an assignment for your homework. Let's say the homework was to do a book report. So we'll do Book Report under Homework. Now the value we don't need to change. And the maximum grade, let's say you wanted your maximum grade, the maximum grade to be 50 points. So we would change that 100 to a 50, and the minimum grade would stay at 0, just in case they didn't do the assignment at all. Now, I would just tell you this. One thing that I always like to do whenever I have an assignment, I like to put the date. So I'm just going to use today's date for this assignment. Now, one of the most important things you have to do after you fill in these categories here, you need to go down here to the parent category and click the down arrow and click what this assignment will go under. Since this is homework, we'll click homework and we'll click Save Changes. Now, if you look here under the homework category, this grade item went under homework because you had sent it to this particular category. Now let's create another grade item. We'll click Add Grade Item. And now we'll give this item a name. Let's just say it's Exam 1. And we'll use today's date as well. Now, let's say your exam is worth 200 points. We could put in 200 for the maximum grade. Now we'll click the down arrow and we'll click on Exams. And we'll click Save Changes. Now, we can leave this at this, just one assignment in each category. So now, once you have filled all of this out, you need to click on Save Changes. And this will save all of the grades and the categories that you have. Okay, now, we need to go and enter in grades. So we'll click on View. And then our next thing we would do is click on Turn Editing On. Now, once you turn editing on, as you see here, you have these grade items here that will pop up. Now, if you notice, we had a category of homework and we had the assignment under this category. We had a category of exams and we have exam 1 under this category. So let's put in some grades. Now remember, your book report was out of 50 points. So we could type in 50, type in 40, 35, 25, 15, 50, 48, and then we could type in 35. Okay, now, if you look here where it says category total, you do not type anything in your category total. That's basically the tabulation and summarization of all of the assignments under the category. So you do not type anything in here. It will automatically do it itself. So now we come over here to the exam category. Now, if you want to move down the list very fast, just like I did with entering in the grades, all you have to do is press tab, and that will allow you to go through these names very quickly. So let's see, this exam was out of 200. Let's say this person got a 150. This next person got a 185. Next person got a 200. Next person got a 20, well, not a 20. Let's make it a 120. Next person got a 130. Next person a 190. Next person a 182. And finally, the last person, 173. Okay, now, on your grade book, you typically will have to click on update. Update allows the grades to be saved into your grade book. Now, under this version that I'm using here, it's automatically saving it. But on your grade book, you would need to click on update, and then that would save everything that you typed in. If you do not press update, it will not save, and it'll be as if you did not enter those grades in. Okay, now the grades are entered in. You press update, everything is saved. Now you want to see how your students are doing in the class. So what we would do is go up here and click on user report. Okay, now under user report, we will click the down arrow and we will go to all users. Now here, when you go under here, all users, you see you have the name of all of the people in your class as you scroll down, and it shows the grades they received. Like this person here, Gary Comfort, received on a book report of 50 and an exam of 150 for a course total of 200 points, which is at 80% out of the course. Now, when you get down here to course total, it gives you the percent for the overall class. So this is what you would be looking like if you're about to grade the report card or anything like that. You would look down here and this will let you know what grade the student has out of the class. Now, and this goes for each individual student as well. Now, I want to show you something here. Now, it may come up on your grade book, but it may not. When you look here, this percentage category, sometimes this percentage category will not show up on your grade book. It will only show the grade in the range. So what I'm going to do is show you how to get the percentage to show up on your grade book, just in case it's not there. So what you would do, you would click on settings and you would scroll down until you get to user report. And you will go to show percentage. Now I will show you here the default is hide. So let me show you what happens if it was on the default. Let me scroll down here. I'm going to click on save changes. And we're going to go to the user report. Now on the default, if you notice, it does not show the percent of the class, the student's percent out of the class, which would be very bad for you, especially when you're grading the student's grade report. So what you need to do, again, go under settings. You will scroll down until you get to user report. Click the down arrow for show percentage and click on show. Now we will scroll down here and click save changes. Now we're back at the user report. We'll click the down arrow and click on all users. And now the percentage shows back up. Now this is the percent that these students have gotten out of the class. And that is it for the basic JetNet gradebook.